send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Dumps it off to Achane. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
258!
They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Rodgers set to pass. Thrown into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And the shotgun, Ewers. It's a big strike to him. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now to kick this away. one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
26.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Miami.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's yours to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. He's going to throw it again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4.
26.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
It's a turnover on downs.
First down now, ball at the 33. Ewers now to throw. Complete right side of Washington. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score, 17-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hey, 626.
Rodgers going to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Hey, you block over here. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
319.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Kader Kohou. race. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Finds him over the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. To get this up across their own 20 on the interception return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it down to the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. They'll throw again. Rodgers. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of a yard.
Sign quarterback run here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Steelers 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. He's going deep! And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Warren here from the gun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 3rd down now. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, go.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, yours. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Fails to find his running back. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw, here's yours. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll work against the blitz. He'll drop this down to Achane. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's yours to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rodgers going to throw on first. This is Metcalf working that right side. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Steelers 28. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw, Ewers. One pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
Working inside the red zone. Complete right side to Washington. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 9-yard line.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Come 19.
Yours to the air now. Catch made. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Steelers 28.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm...
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
20, back north. Blue 58.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's a gain of 9.
spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stops by Chop Robinson.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Hey, check that for 26. Jim!
Rodgers from the gun. It's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. That one connects. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You